What the heck is going on? So Trump and Elon are at war, and Elizabeth Warren and Trump become best friends. Now that's an overreach. So Trump and Elon are at battle right now, and Elizabeth Warren and Trump agree for the first time. Okay, this is all massive, massive noise, but listen, I'm the person who's going to share with you how this is going to affect you dramatically economically. You need to take the middle ground. You need to be stoic. You need to be non-emotional and get out of the theater. Yes, this is nasty. This is embarrassing for our country. This is not a good look. But let me ask you a quick question. How does that change your actions, your behaviors, your thoughts, what you did with your day yesterday? It doesn't. You can still control your thoughts. You can still control your actions. You can still control your spending. You can still control your budget. We built wealth under Biden. We're about to build massive wealth under Trump. These are all distractions. Okay, so they're at massive battle about this beautiful big ass bill. I believe it's going to pass. And yes, there's a lot of debt baked into it. So that's what you need to pay attention to. There's going to be a ton of money printing. And then Trump and Elizabeth Warren finally agreed on something. They agreed on removing the debt ceiling, which is interesting because Trump in the past has tweeted, "I can't believe Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I'm a Republican and I'm embarrassed." So this is why you have to take the middle ground. Here's the facts. America is buried in debt. Everybody's debt is someone else's income. There's no real money. The only way they can stop this from collapsing is turning the printing machine on full blast, which they're already turning it on, and they're buying our own debt. They're buying bonds to sell to you as tier one capital, the safest capital. Does that sound safe to you? That sounds like a Ponzi scheme to me. Your direct deposit goes into a bank and they lend it over to me to go buy more debt. Okay, so that's the simplicity of it. So what do they mean by removing the debt ceiling? They are going to pack on more debt than you've ever seen in our living history. Now, simplistically, that's why Bitcoin has become the savior for the elites. That's why the number 3 wealthiest person in Mexico is going all in on Bitcoin. That's why Ray Dalio went from on Bitcoin, one of the greatest economic geniuses in the world, and is now like, maybe 5% into Bitcoin. That's why Larry Fink, the largest asset manager in the world, told you it was used for money laundering all the way to 2023, and now is the number 2 holder through BlackRock in Bitcoin. That's why Trump's whole White House juggernaut business crew is all pro-Bitcoin. Guys, this is all going to be a distant memory. All this noise is going to come down, and you're going to be in a brand new system. Bitcoin is going to be the new gold. XRP, things like XLM, things like HBAR, QNT, ADA.